we want to look at, can crowding out be avoided in the ISLM model? Now, first let's recall, how does crowding out occur in the ISLM model? Now, crowding out occurs when G increases, that increases demand, that increases output, that increases money demand. And for the given money supply, that increases interest rate to maintain money market equilibrium. Because when money demand increases, money supply is fixed and interest rate increases to maintain money market equilibrium. This increase in interest rate reduces investment because investment and interest rate are inversely related. And this reduction in investment partially reduces Y, thus limiting the total increase in output. Now, so from here we can see the fundamental cause of crowding out is the increase in interest rate, right? This increase in interest rate that is required to maintain money market equilibrium whenever income rises, which causes money demand to increase, but the money supply is fixed. So the main reason crowding out is occurring is because of this increase in interest rate that you need to maintain money market equilibrium whenever Y increases, which increases money demand, but money supply is fixed. And this increase in interest rate then goes on to reduce investment. So now to avoid crowding out, what the central bank needs to do is it needs to ensure that it keeps the interest rate constant. So to keep the interest rate constant at R0, say we're starting off at an interest rate R0. So to keep the interest rate constant at R0, what the central bank will do is it will increase the money supply. At the same time, the government increases government spending from G0 to G1. The central bank will increase the money supply from M0 to M1, so such that the LM curve shifts rightwards by the same amount as IS curve. Now the increase in G will shift the IS curve. Now the central bank will increase the money supply so that the LM curve also shifts towards the right by the same amount so that the interest rate remains unchanged at R0. So in that case, the new equilibrium point will be E1 with an unchanged interest rate and hence no crowding out of private investment. So crowding out, to avoid crowding out, the central bank can increase the money supply so that the LM curve also shifts towards the right by the same amount as the shift of the IS curve, so that interest rates remain unchanged and there's no crowding out of private investment. Because the reason crowding out was occurring was this increase in interest rate, reducing investment, which partially reduced Y. So you're just making sure this interest rate does not increase by increasing money supply to accommodate the increase in money demand that happens due to an increase in Y. So this alleviates the pressure on the interest rate to increase. Because now what you're doing is when so the goal is to keep interest rate constant. For that, you increase money supply to match the increase in money demand. So you're accommodating that increase in money demand so that interest rates don't have to increase.